For the procedure, first we must switch on all the main switch on the control box and then open all the valve before started all the experiment. Next, we must fill in the water into 3 slump tank to 3/4 high. Switch on the pump and now regulate to the desired flow without placing any wire. Next, slowly place in the wires which need to be tested into the section and tighten it with the screw provided. Then, allow the water passing through the wire about 2 minutes and then measure the height by using the point of guard. Then, adjust the vernier scale until it touches the surface of the water and tabulated all the result into table. Repeat all the experiment with other wires and then compare all the result from the experiment.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Maisara. So here I'm going to talk about discussions. Did you know that there is difference between rectangular weir plate and V-notch weir plate? There are also have different degree and the shape of the weir plate, and the actual discharge of weir plate is so much better than the rectangular one. Next, coefficient of discharge take effect on the flow rate. It is because the coefficient of discharge is stated as a ratio between the actual flow discharge and theoretical flow discharge. It has no dimension and it depends directly on the rate of flow and velocity of working flow.
In conclusion, the coefficient of discharge for both notches is different due to the height of the depth water level. For V-notch, the average discharge coefficient are 2.17 while average discharge coefficient for rectangular notch was 1.34. The average discharge coefficient in rectangular notch is lower than average discharge coefficient in V-notch. As the flow rate increases, the discharge coefficient becomes more accurate to the theoretical value. Then, the relationship for graph head over weir against coefficient discharge is directly proportional. The coefficient discharge increase when the volume flow rate increase. The value of discharge coefficient for rectangular notch was 2.26 while V-notch was 4.66. This is because V-notch has high coefficient discharge compared to rectangular notch. V-notch give more accurate result for low discharge coefficient compared to rectangular notch due to the space for the water to flow through the notch. For rectangular notch, the space of water it is constant for every depth, but the V-notch, the space of water will increase as the height of depth water increase related to the angle of notch.